In today's video, we're going to talk about 3 stocks that are in dip areas within the charts. And on Friday's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bull notification at 8:10 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 170% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So we're going to take a look at 3 stocks. We have one pulled up here so far. It is Cano Health here with CANO stock. And this stock is a penny stock. We're going to break it all down. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned on Friday over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot at 9:30 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 110% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the charts with 42 vision pulled up, and you could see a full transition happening here from the rip area to the dip area. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the first stock, CANO stock, Cano Health Inc., right? This stock here has done a full transition from the rip area to the dip area. The last time it did that, it stopped at around the $7 area, found support, and brought itself back up towards the $9 area, right? The $9.50 area. Now, it did have a sharp drop from 12 down to 7, brought itself back up $2. That was about a 20 to 30% move, right? Now, here we are with it dropping from the $7 and $9 area to a new low in the recent days and weeks, down towards the $5 area. Outflows are dominating, but it's hit a dip area here and it is trying to double bottom, right? That's the question mark. And this is definitely a time to start watching how these transitions begin, because it's the first time with some strength a red with green borders has popped up here on the 1 hour chart. And when you zoom into the 30-minute, the inflows are red and above the midpoint. So that's something to not ignore. It might be holding this up, and you could see consecutive red with green borders here so far. And the next piece missing is a possible bull indicator and a dark green bar to pop up to start that transition of strength, right? Like it did here from around 770 all the way up to 930. So definitely something to not ignore here is how this one is in a dip area. This is the first stock here on the list that I would not ignore here based off the 1 hour. And not only that, if we zoom out to the 2 hour, it's in a dip area as well. And if we zoom into the 15-minute, we could see it trying, right? And is this going to be a double bottom, right? That's the question mark. Those inflows are trying to pick up, and it's going to be crucial for it to cross over. I'll be watching that one very closely there into the midpoint of the volatility of the lower time frames, but especially here, what caught my attention is the 1 hour, how it's in a dip area. Now, the next stock on this list is at a higher price point, so I'll be watching this one, what's going on within the charts and what the options chain is doing, right? I'll be looking at its options as well. Now, it's a car maker. Let's see if you guys can guess it. Comment down below as I go ahead and pull it up here, and before I do, give it a guess. Let's see if you guys can guess which stock I'm talking about. If you guess Ferrari, you got this one right. So this one has actually been in a sharp drop for the last several days and weeks. And you can see it here almost double bottoming. Nope, it's actually double top. It's like a double bottom, but it's a double top, right? Double bottoms happen from the downside to the upside, and then double tops are from the upside to the downside. So it rejected 2 times up there at the top, and you can see it there at the 372 level, 370 area, and it's some of the highest levels that Ferrari has hit in the last several days and weeks and even months. Now, it's hit wire Fred borders multiple times. It tried bringing itself back up. You could see those inflows, how briefly they actually crossed over. There was a slight move there from 344 up to 349, and quickly that has rejected. But now it's hit a double bottom here, almost like it's trying to form here a support at the 330 level, and double bottoming with white with red borders as inflows are trying to head towards the midpoint, right? That's going to be crucial and critical. That's what got my attention here on the 1 hour and on 42 vision, how it's hit a dip area. Definitely something I would not ignore. I'll be watching these inflows very closely. And then you could also see here on the 2 hour, same thing, those inflows trying to come back up. It's hit wire with red borders. And if we zoom into the 30-minute, you could see it there fighting in the midpoint right there, right? That needs to cross over to start to possibly reflect any strength here into these charts on the lower and larger time frames. Now, the next stock here on this list is Z-Lab, right? And this stock has options as well. We're going to go ahead and pull it up, and it's on a lower price range, right? But it has options as well. And something I want to pull up real quick before we look at Z-Lab is the options chain here for Ferrari, right? You could see it there. These are some of the prices on the expiration of December 29th, the week coming up. And there's also other weeks you could choose from. And here are some of the prices near the strike price, right? Near the midpoint, right? These are some of the options chains in the money and out of the money, as you could see, and where they're at. So I will be watching those options chains there on Ferrari, right? Ticker symbol RACE, R-A-C-E. Now, here we are with Z-Lab, and Z-Lab has these outflows dominating, and a full transition has happened in the last several days from the rip area to the dip area, and this right here is slowly leveling off near the $25 area where things ran in the last several weeks up towards the $30 area, and also where it actually found support to do the next leg up towards the other highs back on November at the $30 area. And it was a huge support throughout November and into December. So it's at a crucial level here. Definitely something to not ignore. Could these inflows start to pick up, start to reflect that strength into these charts? This is the 2 hour. Same thing here on the 1 hour. You could see those inflows slightly picking up. If we look at the 30-minute, same thing, trying to get closer to the midpoint. And I'm going to be watching that very carefully going into the next week, and how these actual 42 vision dip area bars start to change. Could they try to go to red with green borders? That's something I'll be watching, and then try to get a bull indicator in the process with inflows following. So these are the 3 stocks that I'm currently watching that are in dip areas. Wanted to share with you guys something different. I look forward to seeing your comments down below. Smash that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share this video with others so that they're aware of these dip areas and what it is like to see 42 vision and the inflow versus outflows. Again, if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision and you can have access to it as well. The link is down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.